Welcome back. Shall we start now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will solve a numerical problem on draft tube. This is a numerical problem we have to solve. Determine the overall efficiency of a Kaplan turbine developing 3000 kilowatt under a head of 5 meters. It is provided with a draft tube with an inlet diameter 3 meters set 1.6 meter above the tail race level. A vacuum gauge connected to the draft tube indicates a reading of 5 meters of water. Assume draft tube efficiency as 78%. Neglect the losses in the draft tube. See, this is a schematic diagram of the draft tube. Here we have the distance h, small letter h, that is the height of the draft tube above the tail race level. So the height of the draft tube above the tail race level is given as 1.6 meters. The draft tube inlet is the section 22 and the draft tube outlet is section 33. We do not know the values of velocity of water at the draft tube inlet and also the velocity at draft tube outlet, so that we can make use of this expression for the pressure head. So the pressure head prevailing at the inlet to the draft tube or outlet of the reaction turbine runner, which in this case is Kaplan turbine. So that pressure head is P2 by rho g is equal to PA by rho g minus H minus of we have the group, that is V2 square by 2g minus V3 square by 2g minus HF. These terms within the bracket that indicate the energy recovered by the draft tube, and out of which here in this question it is given that neglect losses in the draft tube. So we can ignore this HF. So you can assume that HF is 0 in this case. Now the energy recovered is V2 square by 2g minus V3 square by 2g. And this small letter h is 1.6 meters. And PA by rho g is what? That is the atmospheric pressure head. Atmospheric pressure head is 10.33 meters of water. The standard value of the atmospheric pressure head is this much. The vacuum gauge connected to the draft tube indicates a reading of 5 meters of water. So that is a vacuum head given. Remember, here P2 by rho g is equal to this much. Here, which is the vacuum part, that is minus H minus this minus of this group of terms. You know, this part other than PA by rho g, the rest is the vacuum head. And in fluid mechanics, you have studied the conversion. So P absolute is equal to P atmosphere minus P vacuum. And how do you convert that into head? Pressure head, P absolute divided by rho g. And P atmosphere divided by rho g, you will get atmospheric pressure head or HATM. Then P vacuum, the corresponding head will be P vacuum divided by rho g. Okay. So the absolute pressure head prevailing, so that if you want to find out, so this is actually, this is your P2 divided by rho g in absolute terms, that is PATM. PATM is what? 10.33 meters of water minus P vacuum divided by rho g, that is H vacuum. Here the vacuum gauge connected to the draft tube indicates a reading of 5 meters. So that is P vacuum by rho g, so that is H vacuum, that is 5 meters. So this is the idea. So you'll get 10.33 minus 5, so that is 5.33 meters of water. This is positive because it's absolute. When you write vacuum head, you should write minus 5 meters. But if you want to give the absolute value of the same pressure head, then you have to write 5.33 meters of water in this case. Okay, so this is P2 by rho g in your expression. Now we will proceed further. So that expression P2 by rho g, let's proceed with the calculation. So this part P2 by rho g, see this, remember this is absolute value. Okay, this is not vacuum, it is positive, which is 5.33. What is this? This is the pressure head prevailing at the exit of the turbine runner or inlet of the draft tube. That is given in the question because that is measured by a vacuum gauge fitted over there. And that is equal to PA by rho g, that is 10.33 minus this H. What is that value? That is 1.6. That is given height of the draft tube above the tail race level. Then minus these two terms, write it as it is, V2 square minus V3 square divided by 2G, you can write. Then minus HF, see that part, you neglect that. Okay, that is the head loss in the draft tube that you can neglect. So what do you get now? So could you please tell me the values now? I want an expression for V2 square minus V3 square divided by 2G, 3.4 meters. Okay, so now what you do is V2 square, from this you cannot separate V2 and V3, but at least you can form a relation between V2 and V3. So V2 square minus V3 square is equal to 3.4 into 2G. See, please operate that. 3.4 multiplied by 2 into 9.81. So please take the product.
66.708.
Okay. So let it be equation number 1. In this case, you have to find out the overall efficiency. See, the overall efficiency is shaft power by water power. That is P divided by rho Q GH. So for that purpose, you have the shaft power available here, 3000 kilowatt. Then the net head is 5 meters, net head on which the turbine works. So that capital H is equal to 5 meters. So now what do we require? The discharge we require. Discharge handled by this Kaplan turbine we require. Then only we can find out the overall efficiency. So now for that purpose, this velocity is essential. So you have to find out at least the velocity at the inlet of the draft tube. See, since the draft tube inlet diameter is given, you will be in a position to find out the area of cross section at the inlet of the draft tube. That area multiplied by this velocity. Which velocity? The velocity at the inlet. That is V2. At the inlet of the draft tube I am talking about. Okay, find out V2 now. So what else is given? See, the draft tube efficiency is given. So the draft tube efficiency we have already studied. Draft tube efficiency is energy recovered by the draft tube divided by energy available at inlet of the draft tube. So that is V2 square by 2G minus V3 square by 2G. That is the kinetic energy recovered. Then divided by this V2 square by 2G. That is the kinetic energy at inlet of the draft tube. Okay. And here in this case, HF you can ignore. Could you please substitute the values? Efficiency of the draft tube, what is that? 78%. So that is 0.78. And that is equal to, see this part, now you are in a position to calculate this. So now you are in a position to substitute the V2 square minus V3 square together. In fact, if you want, you can even substitute this expression collectively. See this V2 square minus V3 square by 2G. Collectively, you can substitute, that is 3.4. That is there in the numerator. So if you want that is 3.4. Otherwise, you substitute this 66.708 instead of V2 square minus V3 square. V2 square minus V3 square by 2G is equal to 3.4. Then minus HF part is 0. So here this part you can neglect. Okay, because you are neglecting the losses. Then divided by this V2 square by 2G. in the denominator. One of you please calculate and then let me know the value of V2 from this.
V2 equal to 9.2478.
Thank you. So 9.2478 meter per second, that is the velocity of water at inlet of the draft tube. And the draft tube inlet, that means turbine outlet. Draft tube inlet means turbine outlet. So what is the discharge, you know, being a circular inlet, when you consider the circular inlet, when you consider in the draft tube, discharge will be your A2 V2. And the discharge is equal to A2 V2. What is A2? Area at the inlet of the draft tube. So that is pi by 4 d square. Pi by 4 d square. And this D2, you know, so what I mean to say is this is actually draft tube dia. So remember, this diameter is draft tube inlet diameter. Okay. Pi by 4 d2 square, then multiplied by this velocity V2 we found out. Diameter of the draft tube inlet is given to be 3 meters. So it is pi by 4 into 3 square, that is 9, multiplied by 9.2478. So you will get the discharge handled by the turbine. In fact, that same discharge is flowing through the inlet of the draft tube or discharged at the outlet. So what is this discharge? Q.
884.
Okay. See, I am telling more number of decimal place. It's a big unit, meter cube per second. So it's more than 65,000 liters handled by the Kaplan turbine. So it's high discharge turbine. Usually axial flow turbines are having very large discharge. So 65.36884, that much meter cube per second, that is the discharge. So once you get it, now the problem is over. So please now find out the overall efficiency, P divided by rho QGH. So shaft power by water power. Overall efficiency shaft power, what is that? 3000 kilowatt converted into watts, 3000 into 10 raised to 3. Of course, that is in watts. Then now divided by density of water, 1000. Discharge, just now we found out 65.3688. Then that much meter cube per second, 9.81. G, then head is 5, net head is 5 meters. Remember, the denominator also is in watts.
0.93564.
0.93562 something. So 0.9356 in percentage. If you multiply, if you multiply this by 100 and write in percentage, it will be 93.56 percentage. Okay, so it's relatively simple, and just I demonstrated how to use the pressure head expression, the pressure head prevailing at the exit of the draft tube, which of course we know it's a vacuum. Apart from PA by rho G, if you take all the other terms together, that represents H vacuum. Vacuum means what? P2 by rho G vacuum, that is -5. So if you don't want to include atmospheric pressure head in the picture, then what you do is minus H minus of this group, that is equal to -5 meters, because vacuum head has to be negative. But otherwise, you convert the given vacuum head, you convert it into absolute head, that is 5.33 meters, and then substitute over here. Okay. So with this, I wind up. Thank you so much.